Alright, everybody, this is That Exciting Dude. We are back for some sports predictions times. Really, it's just your weekly matchups. I'll try to add a little more into it, but for now, we're just going to start off soft and easy. Alright, this is That Exciting Dude, and you are listening to Snap Sports news and predictions. Alright, like I said, we're just going to start off easy with this first podcast coming back. I've been doing these weeklies. If you didn't catch my YouTube video, you can do that at That Exciting Dude. And that's where I basically did pretty much a walkthrough of a few teams. And then my Super Bowl prediction for, I think I kind of did the matchup and the pick, but nonetheless the pick. So if you did not catch that, just go to YouTube, type in That Exciting Dude, NFL. That should pretty much get you to my latest video. Alright, so like I said, we're just going to keep this easy peasy for week one picks. I am very late on dropping this ball as we have already gone through one game. With this game, I mean, between Dallas and Tampa Bay, all I can say is if you're not a Dallas fan, how could you not pick Tampa Bay? Unless you just are hoping for that upset. And for those that watched the game, it almost went there. It almost went there. Dallas almost pulled it off. I have to say, for Dallas being Dallas and how they've been lately with their luck, they did pretty good. You have to admit they did pretty good. I apologize, I have to move the mic. I did not get this positioned very well. Let me get some background music going here. I don't know how loud that is. Let's turn that down just a sec. I am totally not prepared, but it's all good. We will get this going. Alright, let's bump that down just a tad more. Alright, so like I said, I picked Tampa Bay for the Thursday game. Who wouldn't have? I'm going to still count it. Like I said, it was a no-brainer. If you didn't tune in, it was definitely one heck of a game. Alright, let's continue on. All my times are Eastern Standard Time, so you will have to calculate accordingly if you don't live in Eastern Time Zone in the U.S. Alright. So for Sunday, starting off the day at 1 p.m., these games that I say are going to be 1 p.m., and that's Pittsburgh versus Buffalo. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. You know, this is kind of a tough one because I think Pittsburgh is ready to play ball, and the Buffalo Bills, they have always been ready to play ball. This one is really tough. I'm going to pick. You know what? I'm going to have to go with Big Ben on this one. It's really hard. I really do want to pick Buffalo. I just feel like there's a little more weapons on the Pittsburgh. Ben likes to throw. Although it is at Buffalo. I do have to say, it is at Buffalo. I might come back to that one. I'm going to put a little asterisk. But you know what? I already marked down Pittsburgh. So, one shot, one deal. There we go. All right. Since I wrote it down, I am locking it in at Pittsburgh. That is going to be my iffy game, though. That could go both ways. It could be a good game. All right, the next up we have New York Jets at Carolina. You know, this one, there's a lot going on with Carolina. They've made a lot of changes. The Jets are, they haven't been too great. They're trying to just get that comeback. I'm going to go ahead and pick Carolina for this. Alright, Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston. This is another one of the, Houston is just a mess right now. Jacksonville, it's a brand brand new team. Because I do believe Deshaun Watson is still going to be playing in Houston, despite the whole allegations. And that's a whole nother ball game. And with Jacksonville being so new, despite the hot rookie quarterback totally having a brain fart, Trevor Lawrence. I had to put it at Houston only because of just how rookified Jacksonville is. I don't know, that honestly, that's another hard one. It really is another hard one. I'm going to go Houston on this one. All right, Arizona at Tennessee. I have to pick Tennessee for this one. LA Chargers at Washington. I'm going to go ahead and pick the LA Chargers. Philadelphia at Atlanta. This is another one where I think Atlanta got rid of everybody, they got rid of Julio Jones, but I don't think Julio did too much last year, did he? I'm trying to think here. This is another one of those. I think it could almost go both ways with these teams because they've been really shuffling people around like crazy. I'm going to go ahead and pick Philly for this one. Seattle at Indianapolis. Ooh, man, this is another very, very good one because, Carson Wentz, which I have never really been a huge fan of Carson Wentz. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like him. There's a difference between not liking someone and not a huge fan. Oh, man, but it is Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf and Carlson, and you got Indy, and I think, Ty is out for Indy. I'm going to have to disappoint my man that I watch, Pat McAfee, and I'm going to have to go with Seattle. All right, we have Minnesota at Cincinnati. Let's see here. I'm going to have to go Minnesota. I'm going to have to go with my, I call him hometown boy. He's not far from where he grew up, and that's Kirk Cousins. All right, San Francisco at Detroit. This is the last one for the 1 p.m. games, and again, those are all Eastern times when I say these. Oh man, Motor City Dan and my Detroit Lions. It's so hard because they did not have a promising preseason that Detroit did. I really don't know how San Francisco did in their preseason. I know preseason is preseason, and a lot of times coaches are just playing whatever. Not so much showing the true value of their playbook. Man, I know a lot of you are like, really? You're thinking about this one? You should just go with San Fran. You know what? I'm going to put this as my asterisk game. I always try to do one of these or two of these at the most. And this is like that. This is that game where it's like, I really want to pick San Fran, but I'm going to lock down at my Detroit. Kansas City at Cleveland. I think this is another good, strong one. Because I don't think Kansas City did too hot in their preseason as well. This is gonna be my second asterisk one. So that's my max of 2, and I'm going Cleveland for this one. I am going against Patrick Mahomes. All right, Miami at New England. I'm gonna go with New England. Denver at the Giants. I'm going to go with Denver on this one. This one is another tough one. I wish I would have not been so tough between those other two. But Green Bay at New Orleans. And these are the 425 games. These are 425. All the way from the Cleveland, Kansas City, Miami at New England, Denver at the Giants, and the last one being 4:25 p.m., Green Bay at New Orleans. All right, so picking for Green Bay or New Orleans. They are down in New Orleans, to my knowledge. Let's see here. You know, I have to go with Aaron Rodgers. I go with Green Bay. Then we have Chicago at LA Rams. I'm going to have to go LA Rams. And then lastly, that Chicago at LA Rams, that was the night game, the primetime game for 8:20 p.m. 8:20 p.m. for that. All right, and finally for Monday, September 13th, it's Baltimore at Las Vegas. You know, a lot of people don't like Derek Carr. I think he's one of those that, he's not that super elite quarterback, but, I think he's an okay quarterback. He's one of those that you definitely can't take lightly. But, man, and I'm not a fan of Lamar Jackson. So it is really hard to pick Baltimore, which is where I'm leaning. But I'm going to go Baltimore for that. So there we have it. We're going to do a quick recap here. So we have, for Sunday, Pittsburgh at Buffalo. I picked Pittsburgh. Actually, I'm just going to go with the winning teams. All right, I picked Pittsburgh, Carolina, Houston, Tennessee, LA Chargers, Philadelphia, Seattle, Minnesota, Detroit, Cleveland, New England, Denver, Green Bay, Rams, and then the Monday night game, I did pick Baltimore. Those are my picks for week 1 for the NFL. And, so that's my picks. This is, let's see how much time we have. We got a little bit of time. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So basically, this channel, basically going to do weekly picks for right now. I might try to throw in another podcast during the week to just kind of point out little news tidbits. Obviously not like breaking news, because I just get it from other places on the internet. But just maybe stories that are interesting, maybe some big time stories, maybe with the season starting, some drastic injuries if they unfortunately happen. So all right, this is Snap Sports Podcast, and my name is Ted, if I didn't already say so, which I don't remember saying, and I will catch you next time.